Okay. I usually don't do a video like this, and I don't think I ever done a video exactly like this, and reason is it's because I usually am not affected by anything. But something happened. Some days ago, YouTube sent me an email saying that there was changes to the way our videos are uploaded. Now, not a big deal. I saw it and saw that videos now have a new parameter. Until now, you selected if a video was above 18 or below 18. Obvious reasons. But the new criteria was to say if a video was for toddlers or not. I was okay with it. I mean, I understand. There are a lot of videos that, obviously with music and those kinds of videos, they are directly only for children. So it's okay to have that separation. I understand that accounts for toddlers would not see the ones above, and the ones below would not be recommended as often on the videos that are below to the people that are older. I understand. So I didn't took much attention to it. But recently I started seeing videos popping up here and there and did a bit of digging. And I found out it is because of a law. The law got revisioned, but unlike what I was thinking, what I got first was, well, 1st of January next year, videos that would be flagged as for children but have content that's not okay. I understand that would have a fine, but apparently the opposite is happening too. If a video is flagged for above toddlers but is seen as being okay for toddlers to watch, you also get the fine. No warnings. You get around 40,000 or something, or 40 million. I'm not too sure, and I don't want to start saying a lot because there's an issue. The description is not very clear, nor is the description of the consequences. Again, I would be okay if it was just for one side, if content was flagged for children but then it's not, of course. And usually this wouldn't affect me, but I have development videos on my game and my animations and other stuff. I mean, the reactions, I'm fully okay deleting all the reactions, theories and all that stuff, but the animations, the game development and videos and other stuff that I do for fun, for personal reasons, I don't think they're really relevant for children to watch. Because, yeah, sure, like a 5-year-old will surely want to see this new mechanic on my game. Like, yes, sure. They will want to know more about those things on my game. Come on. And on the YouTube description, sure, it says that your personal saying also means. So if you think that that video on the context it's not appropriate or you don't want to be just for kids, sure. But my biggest issue is that that part, it's not on the law. On the document, on the COPPA document, it doesn't mention your personal saying. At least I didn't saw it. It can be there, but I didn't saw it at first glance. And that's my issue. Because if you see the development videos on my game, I don't speak, there's no bad language, there's no inappropriate theming, and even according to COPPA, is a video that is for kids. Has bright colors, interesting character designs, dynamic movements, but isn't that 90% of all thumbnails? Isn't it like what you're supposed to do when doing a game for any age? It's supposed to be visually interesting. So, I mean, personally, I'm okay with it. It's not gonna affect much my channel because I can just delete everything. I don't make money out of it, but I know people that make a living out of it. And this is not just for the YouTube. It's a general internet rule. So all internet content has to go with this law. And I mean, again, I don't need this to not happen. Just make one change. If it's for kids, or flagged as for kids, but it has content that's not appropriate, yes, the fine is completely understandable. But if you, for personal reasons, make content that's appropriate for all ages, but say, no, I don't want this to be just for kids. Heck, they're making the separation this or this. You can't be for all ages. Why? And the worst part is, among other things, kid content, content for kids will only receive 90% of its funds. So if it's monetized, only 10% goes to the actual creators. So I mean, yes, if you're technically making money out of kids, but imagine if that was on television. Kid channels would just die. But on the internet there are channels that are just for kids. Can you imagine if you make a living out of making a kid cartoon? Imagine if something like Dora the Explorer or something was airing on a online service, because this is for all online services. Imagine if a show like that was running on an online service. Well, now you can't make that because apparently you will only make 10% of what you normally do. And if someone that's above 12 wants to see it, first they will not be able to find it because literally it can't be searchable. You don't appear on recommendations, but they can't. Simply they can't see. The worst part is that even if you were to say that a video is this or that, and YouTube agrees with you, if the law says that the video is for children, then that's what counts, apparently. I'm not sure. I'll wait and see how this goes, because there's a petition to revise this in, I hope, this light, but I don't know. There are a lot of other videos that explain this better. I'll link them, as well as the petition, but again, this will not affect me because I'm fully okay with shutting down YouTube, even if I have. But more people will not be okay with it, and it's sad because, well, I can just move to other, but this affects all the internet, so there's no safe place. Newgrounds? No, that's online. That's an online service, so that's affected. I think technically even Facebook is. I mean, I knew when people started talking about Article 13 and stuff, I knew that it wouldn't affect me technically. Sure, maybe some intricacies of the general rules of YouTube would change, but it wouldn't affect me. And yeah, basically nothing changed. I didn't felt any change. But this is not just one rule that changes what you can do. This is something that, oh, you'll have to pay because you already did it. That's the thing. I can't say that my videos are not for toddlers, because if they are, yeah. But the thing is, they are for toddlers, so apparently only toddlers will be able to see the progress on my game, unless if you're on my Discord server and other stuff, because then I can show directly. Yeah, but the thing is, I have a feeling that this will not change anything, like at all. Just like Article 13 maybe did some changes, but not really noticeable. But the thing is, I get the feeling that this will change, because it goes in line with automated process, like flagging for copyright, which cuts down the video. So I feel like if I post a development for my game, and because I don't want toddlers to be seeing it, because it's not relevant for a toddler to see stuff on my game, especially if I ever show any part of code. But then if they decide that it is suited for kids, which it is, but what's the point? The video just gets cut down, and somehow I get to pay, which I never get why you don't have a warning. That's the thing that's weird for me. Why don't you get a warning before anything? Just, I get it, you're trying to protect kids from seeing stuff that's not for them. So just make the video private for the time and send a warning and say update the settings or content, or say that it is correct. But no, I hope they do that instead of you get whatever, because some time ago, yes, you used to get copyright strikes as you upload. You can't even see if it's okay to upload, and you still get warnings if you upload something and, hey, look, you for some reason didn't blur this, or it's not blur enough. So yeah, happy copyright strike or warning or whatever. Let me I don't know. I get it if it's protecting the kids, but apparently, if just because a kid can watch doesn't mean that I want it to appear just for kids. I mean, it's not like two adults can't have a civil talk. I mean, sure. An adult greets another and says, "Hey, what a nice day." Yeah, sure, it's okay for a kid to watch. Do I think only kids watch that? No, just the other adult just said hi. It's two adults talking. That's my issue. You can select all, and if you select for not for kids and someone or even the automated process, I have no idea how it's going to go. If it says, no, this is nice for kids, happy, fine. Yeah, that, I don't know. Hopefully it will not affect much, but I don't know. So, yeah. I'll take this opportunity and mention other stuff that might interest you more. I'll not do more reactions. Never. I never liked doing reactions in the way that I find interesting doing, even if it's what people watch the most. Animations I will do, and I'm doing. My call app, the dodgeball, it will be coming out when the intro is done. It's taking longer because the one doing the intro is having some problems, but no worries, it will come out eventually. My game, I'll still do it. It's not my main focus. I also have the duel. I am making the duel, and I'm planning to do one next after it. And this one is like 80% done, so I don't know when I can show it, but it's not that slow. I am working, just I work really slow and I focused on the game lately. If you have any questions, ask below. This will be tough from now on, or not. My biggest issue is that I have no idea. But yeah, I just wanted to say this. I usually don't have much time to do these kind of videos, and usually there's no need. But I just wanted to get this out of my system, just saying it. I don't know. Yeah.